than 20 years in the game, stand-up comedian and actor Bone Hampton started in comedy clubs right after graduating from college. Getting advice from headliners on how to further his career, the Texas native was encouraged to move to Los Angeles.
I got way overwhelmed and surprised with what the real world of comedy is. And the thing that I learned the most is that you have to be specific if you're gonna make it in LA, because there's 9,000 comics all basically talking about the same thing. And so the one thing that I knew better than most of the comics was the Bible and God and what it meant to have a relationship with Him. So I began to start talking more about my relationship with God on stage, and it began to separate me. And the whole beauty of stand-up comedy is that you get to tell your point of view. You don't tell people what's right or wrong for them, you tell people what's right or wrong for you.
As one of the superstars of clean Christian entertainment, Bone has multiple stage and movie credits, along with countless television appearances, including stints on NBC's My Name is Earl, BET's Comic View, and ABC's The View.
When you're sitting there at the table with Joy, you're sitting there with Whoopi, and Sherry's my best friend, but these two are not trying to hear anything about no Christian comedy. So they're like, if you funny, we fine, but your Christianity ain't gonna be a crutch that you can win with. You just gotta be funny. And that's where it became a win, that I didn't isolate myself from what was going on. So I was able to keep up with the ladies at the table. I ended up coming back another 3-4 times and got a job as a writer for the host of The View. Again, being able to present a Christian worldview in a world where people's like, we don't care about your Christian worldview. Yeah, but I'm still right about some stuff, whether you like it or not, and able to present it.
When he's not on set, the talented performer answers the call of the road, traveling to local clubs and churches across the country. Bone has toured with the likes of Shonda Pierce, Lecrae, as well as Sherry Shepherd. Even with all of his success, Bone is no stranger to going through difficult times and believes that laughter is a good medicine. From his own family situations, he draws on humor to deal with discouragement and to look at life from a different perspective.
So the thing about being a stand-up comic is everybody always assuming you are happy-go-lucky all the time. But we are some of the most depressed and miserable people you ever meet off stage. But I truly believe that it's healing power and laughter. My mom, she passed September 2015, and she struggled with diabetes. Diabetes was, it runs through our family. And she would call me and tell me, I'm doing really bad today. My spirits are low. I just don't wanna, I'm about to eat this cake. And she would call me because she knew some kind of way I could talk her off the ledge, get her to laughing, and she would be in a better place mentally and physically. And some of my diabetic jokes come from me having to talk so bad to her that she couldn't help but laugh. I was like, Mama, go on eat the cake. If you want to miss your foot, go head on. You don't need your foot no more anyway, Mama. You don't ever use it. So eat the cake, cut the foot, just go to the Dr. Bakery. They don't even make them, Mama, but go to the Dr. Bakery. And she would start laughing. No, they don't make no Dr. Bakery. I'm like, but you gon' make them make one because you don't want to act like you got. And I would watch her change from being depressed and sad to, you have made it so ridiculous. And that's part of what comedy is to take a truth, make it so extreme to where it's ridiculous, you have to laugh about it. And that's the gift of a comedian is, here's the real situation, but I'm gonna present it to you in such a way that you like, okay, that's just silly. Right. The same year that I won the Dove Award for Comedian of the Year is the same year I had a heart attack. But something kind of sort of like a heart attack. Not a full-blown Fred Sanford, oh, it's me! But they had to go do surgery on my heart. And the whole time, at that time, my son was 3, so I called him to tell him, hey, I'm about to go in surgery. If I don't make it, just always know that I love you. Now, they had told me, they're like, it's not a serious surgery. We call it a procedure. I'm like, yeah, but he's still my son. So when I'm calling him to say, if I don't make it, I love you, and he was like, okay, Daddy ain't gonna make it. I was like, no, I didn't say I wasn't gonna make it, son. I said that Mommy, Daddy ain't gonna make it. And it was the moment of frustration of like, I'm trying to tell you, but the moment of laughter of like, This is him coping with what I had said to him about in case I don't make it. So this is actually lightening my load to go into this surgery. So that's taking the tragedy that's going on in your life and bringing it to a place of comedy. So, you know, it's a win-win. It's people's like, you know what? You made me think about something, but you made me laugh about it at the same time. So, heart attack, diabetes, hopefully I won't get the trifecta.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Bone Hampton!
Jason?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, go on, cut that before I forget I'm on TVN. Woo-hoo! Boy, I did that stanky leg. I'm like, you know you can't do the stanky leg for the Lord. Woo! It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm here. I'm on TVN. I don't know about y'all. I didn't really pay attention when I was doing the video. I was in the back almost crying about my life. I was like, is that my life? I do got diabetes. That's true. That's true. I know some of y'all started feeling bad, but you ain't got to feel bad about my diabetes. I earned my sugar diabetes. Trust me, by the time I went to the doctor, he was like, how much sugar did you eat? I was like, enough to get type 2 diabetes. You need to give me a bracelet or something, help remind me. And this is the thing about when you got diabetes. When you see food you ain't supposed to eat, you got to make a decision. Is that worth getting my foot cut off for? You know what, now I don't even like coconut cake. Oh, it's red velvet? Hold on. I can walk with a limp. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's the hot new phrase right now. Everybody's always saying that. It is what it is. That's the new way of saying somebody's about to take advantage of you. That's what that is. Because don't nothing good ever happens before you hear it is what it is. It ain't never anything cool like, hey, here you a check for $2,500. For what, Bone? It is what it is. It's always something horrible, something terrible. Like you show up on a blind date. You supposed to be a woman. Bone, it is what it is. No, it ain't. Mama? That's probably why I ain't got no girlfriend right now. That ain't why. Movie prices, that's why I ain't got no girlfriend. Expensive movie prices just ruined my dating life. Remember back in the day, fellas, when the movies used to be cheap, so you didn't really care if the date worked out or not? You know, she'd be like, Bone, I don't want to go to the movies with you no more. You too loud and country. I don't care. $4.50, bye. Ain't nobody scared of you. My mama gave me $10. I got $1 left. That's 4 more games of Donkey Kong. You go to the movies nowadays, even the popcorn costs $975. You be like, hey girl, I spent this much money on you. You gonna see me again. Voluntarily or involuntarily. It is what it is. Because you know it's a thin line between flirting and stalking. No, it is, because if a girl think you cute, she'll never accuse you of stalking her. Brad Pitt can be hiding in your bushes at 3 o'clock in the morning. And y'all will be like, that's so romantic. Get low, Brad, get low. Peekaboo. I see you. You're so silly. I show up at your job with a dozen roses and a teddy bear. You like, how you find out where I work? Well, it would have been a lot easier if you gave me your real first name. Kimberly. Got me looking for some girl named Lisa working at the Walmart. Now her husband tripping. And I want the money back for the flowers I sent to her job. Yeah, it is what it is. You gonna laugh long as you want to, man. Don't let them peer pressure you into stop laughing. Consider yourself getting an extra blessing. And y'all wrong too, making him laugh by himself. You don't want to be the only one in the room laughing? Oh, we ain't laughing no more? Oh, okay, I thought it was funny. It was funny to me. The beauty of being on TV and I get to talk Christianese. Y'all know how much we love Christianese. Let people know how holy we are. You know, hey, how you doing? I'm blessed and highly favored. You couldn't just say you was doing good. No, you wouldn't have known how sanctified I was then. We even got our own Christian curse word too. Rebuke. I rebuke you. I rebuke your mama. I rebuke. Hold on, that ain't Christ-like. It's in the Bible though. It's in the Bible. Just trying to be a man of God. The beauty of reading the Bible is you can read the Bible as a young fella and get a totally different meaning when you get grown. Because like as a little boy, I read the story of Samson. I judged Samson. I thought Samson was dumb, stupid. Hey, that girl trying to kill you. You keep going back. What is wrong with you, Samson? Then when I got grown, I met this girl named Keisha. You know what, Samson? I'm sorry, Samson. I shouldn't have judged you like that. I am wrong. All right. I enjoy being on TV. I like doing movies. I like doing TV shows. I'm really ready to get my own show. I want to host my own show. Y'all cool with that? My show would be called Last Christian Standing. That's where you take 10 random Christians and put them all in one church and then tempt them with sin every week and then see who get voted off.